Oh shit, I just realized I had everything on mute. Welcome to episode 4 here of the Steelers franchise. We got Green Bay today. We're going to decide in this episode if we're playing them or not. I'm just going to check out, though, if the sound is working because I got an AC on, so give me a second. Sounds like everything's working pretty good. I'm just double checking. Oh yeah, everything's working fine. Alright, so we're going to do some weekly strategy. Actually, we're going to decide here. Are we versing the Green Bay Packers today? I think we simulate. What's our schedule looking like? So we would have Green Bay. I think we play Denver today. I think we skip Green Bay, we play Denver, we skip the Seahawks, we play the Browns. I don't know. You know what? Let's see Aaron Rodgers. Screw it. Year one, I always say I was going to, do a little bit more of simulation for week one in a few games, simulate a few more games. That doesn't seem to be happening. I don't know. I do want to simulate games, but I just want to check out more of the team and see all of that. I'm looking at my team. I'm trying to find the Packers here. There they are. So Rodgers is actually not really having the best year. 7 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Aaron Jones, 249 to 2 touchdowns. Cole Beasley seems to be their leading receiver with Sammy Watkins. Juwan Winfrey. Touchdowns, though, it seems like they're spreading it out to everybody. So, Amari Rodgers. So, you know what? I decided, screw Rodgers. We're going to skip this game, simulate it. We're going to do our weekly strategies, though. We're going to do an inside run. No. We're going to do medium pass. Then we're going to definitely go outside run, because we are going nowhere if we're trying to run it on inside on Green Bay. Alright, and we can simulate. Let's do some upgrades. Anybody worth the upgrading? It's Kevin Dodson. Yeah, let's go run, like power. Okay, so we're going to simulate for sure this game. Let's see if we get a victory and go 3-1, or if we're going to drop to 2-2. We're going to drop to 2-2. That's rough. I do want to see what happened with our schedule, though. So we lost 28-23. What happened in this game? Rodgers went off. Of course. We got sacked 5 times. Rushing. Of course, Najee Harris was our bright spot. He had the touchdown. Matt Breida. Oh, so I almost forgot to mention our new acquirees. So we signed Matt Breida, and we also made a trade. So we traded away Snell like we were talking about. And we ended up trading just a 1-for-1 trade for Emmanuel Mosley, the cornerback. So he's our new corner. Deontay Johnson finally had a good game. Sims is randomly starting to show up. defensively, I mean, seems like everybody got two. Trubisky today, literally almost half their defense. Interceptions, yeah. Let's just say it wasn't a good game. Broncos being 0-4. I don't know if I want to play this game or if I want to, watch this game, or if we're going to simulate this one as well. They do have Russell Wilson. You know what? I think we're going to simulate this game and we're going to watch the Seattle game instead. And that is a home game. So we're going to do weekly strategy here. We're going to do I think we're going to do a QB scramble. I don't want Russell Wilson to get anywhere near the outside. Inside run actually sounds pretty good against Denver. I don't think anything really scares us. I'm looking for another 100-yard performance by Harris. Some more upgrades here. Oh, we got quite a bit. Miles Jack. Yeah, field general seems pretty fitting. Decent stuff there, not really too much. Tyson, I think I want to move him. You know what? No, run stopper seems great. Oh, Najee Harris, that's a huge one. We're going to go elusive back. Speed! He's at 89 speed now. I think everybody else, we're going to kind of just sim there. So we're going to get Cameron Hayward. Oh, you know what? We might watch this game because we got some players back. They probably messed with my depth chart, though, so knowing Madden. So I'm just going to quickly go look at this here. Breida's still... Okay, so wide receivers. Okay, looks like they haven't messed with anything yet. My slot receivers, though... I think I want Chase Claypool to be the slot. I want him to get more involved, and I feel like he can do good if he does get involved. My third down running back, for some reason, Matt Breida is... So let's go look at our corners here, just to kind of show you Emmanuel Mosley there. So he is our newest arrival. And I'm actually so excited for him. Levi Wallace, can I just... Hold on, let me leave that there. I just want to see our corners this season. Like, who's up to what? Like, what are we doing there in the corner game here? So, Levi Wallace, how have you been this year? Oops. What are you looking like this year? We don't want career, we want season stats. So, I mean, last game for you in the simulation, you had a lot of tackles, but still no interceptions. Your pass deflections, you only have 2. Your catches allowed. Not really too much for us already this year. Sutton. A little bit better there. Yeah, the one against the Raiders. Deflections. He also allowed 3 catches last game. So I think we move Mosley to our third spot and Levi to our fourth. So we're going to move just like this. And then, slot corner, we're going to put Mosley in for Wallace here. So that's going to leave Mosley on the outside with Weatherspoon. You know what? I didn't even mean to do this. That is two former 49ers as our outside coverage men. So we did our training. I think we're ready to hop into this one. I just want to look at stats, though, for the Broncos on the year. All right, Broncos passing. So Russell Wilson not having the best year as well. Looks like quarterbacks this year not having... Quarterbacks we've been facing have not been having the best year, but against us, they seem to have a good freaking game. With Javonte Williams, the rook, he looks to be having a nice season. Receiving-wise, Tim Patrick leads the way. 16 grabs. He's the most with Courtland Sutton and Kyle Rudolph. Jerry Jeudy, though, not too much. He's got a lot of receptions, but the yards, 110 on 12 receptions. Seems like they just use him in short yardage situations. His longest is a 14. Yeah, he's literally his longest catch is a 14-yard reception. Kendall Hilton has a longer reception. And he's tied with Javonte Williams. He's got 5 other receivers that have a longer reception. Andrew Beck, I thought you were a tight end, but maybe you're not. Anyways, I think we're ready to hop into this game now. We got 2 key players back in this one. I think we're going to rock out with the normal uniforms today. Kind of feeling that. Take a little drink of my juice here.
Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season as Pittsburgh's head coach, but he does have a losing record against Denver.
All right.
The Steelers host the Broncos as we
So I'm excited here. Going up against an 0-4 Broncos. I'm really hoping to see a big game out of the Pittsburgh Steelers today. I'm expecting a win. And I'm expecting at least a 14-point difference today.
And this will go as a touchback.
And I think this game's also, it might decide whether or not we look into a new direction for a QB one going throughout the rest of the season, because we do have Rudolph. And, well, I mean, Rudolph hasn't really proven himself at all on this team yet. He had that one starting season with the Pittsburgh Steelers due to injury.
Now it's Wilson.
But we'll see how he does in this game. Mitchell Trubisky, that is. Maybe we just need to give him another chance here going throughout the season, because 4 games in and not really impressing me too much. And good coverage there to bat that one away. That was actually really nice coverage. I thought that was going to be complete, but he stepped in front of it, got a hand on it. Javonte Williams now with a carry, and he's going to find a little bit of room here, picking up about 7. So a 3rd and 3 situation. Shotgun, Wilson drops back.
They stayed with their roots.
Going to launch this one to the sideline. It's just going to be thrown out of bounds.
And that is incomplete. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now.
So Denver's punting unit comes out here.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he says,
I'm just really excited. I want to see if Chase Claypool has an impact, though. So Mitchell Trubisky comes out here. We've got a healthy roster going into this game, so there's no excuses for him. We're going up against a Denver Broncos team who's been struggling. And good pass, but he couldn't get the feet down.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky. This is Chase.
And guess who it is? The first catch of the game is going to go to Chase Claypool for 12 yards and a first down. Draw play to Najee, going to pick up a yard, if anything. Empty set here on second down. Claypool at the top of your screen. He's going to be Deontay Johnson here. It looked like we're going to take a sack there, but Trubisky got that ball off just in time to find Deontay. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Gentry wide open, but he's going to find Pat instead. Freiermuth going to be picking up 18 yards and a Pittsburgh first down. Handoff here to Harrison. He's going to have a lot of room here. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to bring it down to Denver's 35-yard line. Another empty set. They've been running this quite a bit this year. And Trubisky's just going to be thrown down. That's Bradley Chubb. He gets to him, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and long here. And that's been the story of Pittsburgh this year. It's just getting into a good groove and just Trubisky getting sacked for a huge loss as Anthony Miller here is going to find a nice reception there as he breaks off his defender who tries to jump in front of it, but no luck. So that's going to bring up a much easier 3rd and 6. And Trubisky out of the pocket, throwing it deep, and that's going to be caught for an Anthony Miller touchdown, excuse me. What a grab! And that's going to put Pittsburgh on the board. What a toss there by Trubisky. That looked like that was in double coverage too, and that seemed to be on Jackson and Patrick Surtain there. Two best defenders on this team in the secondary, and Anthony Miller comes up and makes a great catch in the end zone. Not sure what Jackson was doing on that play. He really only had one guy deep with him. He should have played a little closer to Miller there, but not really covering too much, Jackson there, just grass. And that's what really made that separation happen there on that comeback. He had a lot of separation from Miller, and Miller just had an easy catch there with Patrick behind him. So Broncos going to come out here as they run it on 1st down, run it on 2nd down. This time it's not going to go anywhere. They're going to actually lose a yard. So 3rd and 6 situation happens here. Obvious passing down. They're going to throw it here, but are they going to pick up? They're going to fumble the football. And guess who picks it up? That is Fitzpatrick on the recovery. What a play, and that is Edmonds who's been a lights-out defender for the squad with Fitzpatrick and Ahkello Witherspoon, making huge plays. Pat wide open in the flats there, and that looked like that had a chance to be picked off. He was throwing it to Najee Harris, but that's where vision comes in, and just didn't see Freiermuth open, and the spin there for Najee, but that's only going to pick up a yard, if anything. So just like that now, 3rd and 9. Shotgun. Trubisky throwing a screen here. Harris not going to be able to do very much here as he's going to be tripped up. So field goal unit comes out here. Boswell see if he can notch this to a 2-possession game. It's up and through the uprights. So Pittsburgh takes an early 10-0 lead here.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board.
So I'm so far liking our offense already this game. So far, it's not too much I say that, but in the passing game, we've been pretty good in this game so far. And, oh, I don't know what was happening with the blocking there. But the Pittsburgh defense, it looked like 2 people actually got in the backfield, Tuitt being the main one there, stopping the back from advancing. Wide open in the flats as Tim is going to take a hit there to bring up a 3rd and 7 situation here once again. Broncos going to early 3rd downs on these drives, and that's going to be almost intercepted as Ahkello Witherspoon almost grabbed his 4th interception on the year. So, Denver's going to punt this one here. Gunner's going to return it there as he's just going to fair catch it at Pittsburgh's 30. And Mitchell Trubisky is going to have his another drive here. See if he can put more points up on the board. And he's going to run right into a defender when he could have just sat in the pocket a little longer. And these are the mistakes I mean. The awareness needs to be there. He's just running out of the pocket unnecessarily. And you could just sit in the pocket. You got time. Just do it. And Miller gets behind his defender on the comeback there after the grab. And once again, 3rd and 7 situation makes it a lot easier than that 3rd and long. Claypool the slots at the bottom of your screen, and that's going to be tossed up to the sideline and just knocked down. They were targeting Deontay Johnson down the sideline there, looking for the big shot here. So Pittsburgh's going to punt it here back to Denver. Fair catch on the 25-yard line, and Russell Wilson and this offense going to try to come out and see if they can change the tide here and put up some sort of points and put together some sort of drive. Wilson's going to deep this one, and that's going to be caught again. Jerry Jeudy.
You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can.
We have been getting beat on one-on-one just deep throw situations where we're in position. We just can't win the jump balls. Not even a knockdown. Just seems to be always caught by the offensive player.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially close.
And that is recorded for a 54-yard reception by Jeudy. And just like that, they're already on Pittsburgh's side of the field in the red zone. Wilson's going to get sacked by guess who? None other than Cameron Hayward, who's been hungry in his first game back from injury. So at 4th and 13 here, they're going to notch up 3. This should be a easy field goal there as it is. So Denver brings it to a 1-possession game as Pittsburgh is going to receive this, but no, it's just going to go to the back of the end zone.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October because he was
so Trubisky coming out and again running out of the pocket and just unnecessary. You don't need to run out of the pocket that early. Sit in the pocket, trust your line, and you got it. You can make the throws, but you're choosing to just leave the pocket too early and take the sack. You're not even taking the right angle outside. Don't run it out of the pocket if you don't know how to run out of the pocket. And again, we're going to run right into Chubb. And Denver's been getting to Trubisky quite a bit in this game, but I can't blame the lineman completely. On that play I can, but I think 2 sacks so far this game have been on the lineman. The rest, Trubisky just unaware. His awareness is just so low right now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
So Denver maybe keeps a little momentum after scoring that big touchdown last drive. Or excuse me, scoring that field goal after that big reception last drive. Russell gonna throw it up again, and they seem to like this, but this one's just gonna be overthrown. Those always are gonna scare me now this season. Just the deep balls. Anytime I see the ball just fly up down the field like this, my heart is going to... He caught that ball, if you believe it, but it just was out of bounds. We just can't cover the deep ball. Maybe I need to start putting deep coverage, but then that's going to allow the short, and they're just going to dip and dine us down the field.
Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounces.
Like where, what, like it seems like we're getting beat on zone. That's what we're getting beat on. Are these goes on, looks like a cover 3 with the 2 corners dipping back off, because Fitzpatrick is nowhere to be found. He is not, doesn't seem like he's dropping deep in coverage too much. Or he's the single mid-high safety, and he's the jump ball guy, really, and seems like he hasn't been coming down with it, which is our ball hawk. And that is going to be caught. Wow. Looked like that one was just going to be thrown away there, but not that it's going to do very much there. It's just going to bring up still a 3rd and 2. But an impressive grab by Harris either way to keep his feet in bounds, and he's going to take a handoff here. To get the first down, he's just going to get tripped up there. Boy, if he could have broken that tackle there by Jackson, that could have definitely gone a long way. Play action. Trubisky's got all day. He's going to decide to run it, though. Why leave that pocket and try to run it? You had all day. You could have just waited in that pocket and made something happen.
On the give, this is Harris. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
So after the run, a 3rd and 6 situation.
On 3rd down,
Trubisky drops back. And he's going to be sacked as he does not look comfortable in the pocket at all this game.
On 3rd down, it's a loss of 7.
He is looking very sloppy in that pocket, and that is really hurting us as we are just taking sack after sack, and our newcomer Emmanuel Mosley is going to cover up the return man there for a short gain.
The Broncos goes onto the field ready to start their next
But we
drive.
need to see a lot better things come out of him. He has looked very uncomfortable in the pocket, and it's, as a quarterback, that should be your best friend, the pocket, right? Your lineman. You need to trust your lineman. Yes, Pittsburgh, we don't have the best lineman in Pittsburgh, but there's plays where we're getting good blocking. And Trubisky is running out of the pocket or running down the middle unnecessarily. You could sit in the pocket. You have a lot more time than you think. You're just not entrusting your lineman.
And he checks this one down to Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Good first down as Russell Wilson going to just dip it off underneath. And another nice catch here. This is going to be Patrick again. Bringing it to Pittsburgh's 23. And Denver trying to knot this one up 10-all before halftime.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Dips it off here to Javonte.
Now the Broncos going to use
timeout. Denver only having one more timeout remaining in this half as they enter the red zone.
Again, Wilson.
Javonte wide open underneath. I saw that for sure happen, but our middle linebackers didn't. Clock's running, 30 seconds, 1st down, 1st and goal. They're going to have to do everything in a wide open target, really, and that's going to be intercepted. But they're going to say incomplete. That looked like he got his feet down. No challenge, no booth review on this play. And that is the second time this year that the officials decided not to booth review a play of ours. And that's maybe something we got to deal up with Roger Goodell here. And that's going to be picked off on the one, and we might be, where is that angle you are going, kind sir? You could have returned that all the way, Sutton. He had the whole sideline. What are you doing? You made a great play, but you made it look ugly in the end. Well, we do stop them from getting points, but I mean, we stop ourselves from getting points and making this a 17-3 game before half.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game.
Either way, the interception counts. No points for Denver there. And we start with the football in this second half with momentum. So Trubisky dropping back. Rolling out again, throwing off balance, but that's going to be caught by Claypool downfield in traffic. And Claypool coming off injury, and he's also looking hungry.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. 2nd and 5.
So 2nd and 5 here after a Najee Harris 5-yard carry. They're going to go right back to him as he's going to get around a defender but still be brought down. So a 3rd and 2 situation after the 3-yard carry. And Trubisky running out of the pocket, going to find Gentry for the 1st down there.
Get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. Now after the completion,
Bronco player shaken up a little bit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
So 1st and 10, ball on Denver's 33. Harris going to hand it off, and he's going to find a lot of daylight, and he's going to take it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. A walk-in touchdown as he is untouched.
And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go.
So Pittsburgh after the extra point.
And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes
Leads this game.
you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well.
So a 14-point difference.
But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
See, this is what I wanted to see. I want to see more Trubisky, though. And, it looks like they're going to get a good return here, and they can go all the way. And just like that, Emmanuel Mosley, last defender, no, he can't get to him, and just like that, this game is back to a one possession.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep
Are you kidding me?
Because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with.
A kick return touchdown?
The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
We had like 3 people that were able to tackle him there. Everybody just seemed to give up. And he just breaks the one tackle and goes the distance. So now we're back on offense. Unless we can do the same thing. No, this is going to go to the back of the end zone. And that is just deflating. We get a big touchdown run, a 33-yarder, and then they get a huge kick return touchdown. And now we're getting stopped behind the line.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring
how the momentum can change from one play.
Now Trubisky.
That is just so frustrating, and that's almost intercepted as Chase Claypool was the target there. And now 3rd and 11.
Here's Trubisky.
And we're going to dot this one up here. One-on-one coverage, and Deontay cannot come down with it. So 4th down. We tried a Hail Mary of our own, but this doesn't pay off here. Fair catch at the 39 of Denver. So Russell Wilson now coming out, seeing if he can put up more points than the special teams have this game.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams.
Javonte on the first down carry, picks up 5, 2nd and 5, shotgun formation. It's a handoff, though, out of shotgun, and there's going to be a lot of room. Fitzpatrick, though, was going to cover it up, but not after a Denver first down. Another carry for Williams here. This one's not going to get very much, maybe a yard.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 as they're on Pittsburgh's side of the field now. And a wide open Judy. How are you allowing Judy to be that open? I understand it's his zone blitz, but put your zones in the right places there. That was ugly. And he's going to get hit on the throw and to Williams here, and that's going to pick up about 5 after he shakes off a defender, but brought down by that same defender on the 2nd attempt. Another handoff here, and this one's going to find a little bit more room as well, as he picks up about 9 and a first down. So Denver marching down the field here, as they're already in the red zone on the 14-yard line of Pittsburgh. This one's not going to go anywhere, maybe a yard, and no. T.J. Watt is in some sort of discomfort. So he's going to take this red zone play off here. And Wilson's going to fling it and just throw it out of bounds there. So a 3rd and 9. Watt's still not back in the game. He's still on the sideline there. And a blitz here. Screen, and we're going to get to him. That's Emmanuel Mosley, the newcomer. And that is what I want to see from him. That's just good open field tackling on Javonte Williams, who's been pretty good in this game. He's been breaking some tackles, so to see Mosley come out in the open field like that and make an open field tackle, that's
So a good kick there.
That's what we want to see.
With 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But
And the reason we gave away Snell is, again, like, in these last few games, I don't think Snell touched the ball once. We haven't been using him. You know, we weren't going to use him. You know, we also had that McFarland backup running back as well that we were thinking about using him even over Snell. So we just decided to, you know, get a player that we are going to use at a different position, and we did need it at corner. So that's the trade. That's why we made the trade for him. And Trubisky's going to run it off, and he's got a lot of room here. And Trubisky, a nice run out of the pocket. First one today that he makes a play with his feet. Back to Harris here, as he's going to take a hit down low to bring him down, but not after he picks up 6 here for a 2nd and 4 situation. Trubisky drops back there. No blocking, but he's going to heave it downfield, and that was actually on target. But that was also a dangerous throw. Good throw, but also at the same time a little dangerous. He's just looking to Claypool a little bit too much, even in traffic, and that's a little scary to see, as we're just going to throw this out of bounds to Najee Harris for a negative 3-yard completion. Give the man a chance. Hit it to him early if you're going to throw it to him. Don't wait till he reaches the sideline. So we get the punt here in the opposing team's red zone now, as Denver is going to have to start this drive on their own 15. And the pressure, we're going to hit him at last second, but not before he completes it to his receiver for 9 yards. And that was Williams again. Seems like running backs are targeted a lot more in this game. Like, for example, like we target Najee a lot in the receiving game. Every team we've played so far has targeted their running backs. I believe the most, actually. They've had the most receptions. And I want to say each of the games we've watched so far. Judy, first down, breaks a tackle, but doesn't get much after that, but still a first down, Denver. So, heading into the 4th and final quarter here of the game. It's a 4-point game, 17-13 for Pittsburgh, as Denver starts this drive with a knockdown. A deflected pass from a lineman of Pittsburgh. So we 2nd and 10 situation. Guess who? His favorite target out there, Williams, out of the backfield. He's got 9 receptions. Can we make it 10 receptions here? He's wide open in the flats. No, he's going to heave it deep here, and that's just going to go out of bounds for a 4th down. So both offenses in this second half have been kind of moving a little bit, but not finishing any drives. Seems like they just hit a choke point. They move, and then they just hit a dead end. And I'm not liking this. Empty set on our 9-yard line. We're going to hit it right away, so I do like that. But they're going to say 2nd and inches. They're going to say, wow, they didn't give Pat the first down. Play action. Najee down the sideline, breaks the tackle. And he's going to get quite a few here. After a completion that looked like that was only going to pick up maybe 7-10 yards at most. Goes down and gets 19.
There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Hand off to Harris. He's going to be almost tracked down in the backfield, but still picks up 2 as he's going to fall forward. So he's 2nd and 8. Bunch on the top of your screen here. And Trubisky's going to run out of the pocket and find Pat Freiermuth. And that's going to be a first down. I will admit, Trubisky's throw on the run is actually pretty accurate. And this game just kind of shows it. He's been very accurate. And after a Najee Harris, good carry there. And Claypool. Hopefully that is not a game-missing injury there, as he already missed 4 games and a QB draw. We are making a QB draw. Wild call there on first down. And a draw. A nice 3-yard carry here for Harris. So 3rd and 5 situation is going to come upon us. And Najee wide open, but so is, I believe that is Steven Sims. That is his first grab of today. After 2 weeks ago there, he actually had, 4-5 receptions? So, first down, we're in the 12-yard line, but we're going to make it easily down to the 2-yard line as Freiermuth is going to complete this on the curl over the middle there. And it was a little contested there, but Pat's going to come down with it. A touchdown here with 5 minutes remaining would be huge. Harris not going to find very much. He's actually going to lose a yard here. And Harris this season has not failed us at all. Every single game this season, he's gotten over 100 yards. And we're going to get this down to the 1-yard line as Harris is going to pick up 2. So a 3rd and goal situation. Is this 4-down territory, though, for us? We're going to run it. And we're not going to find out because Harris gets into the end zone to make this a 2-possession ball game with 4 minutes remaining.
And the Steelers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
So did Pittsburgh just seal the win here with that touchdown? After a struggling Denver offense today is going to have to take the field with 4 minutes remaining. So Russell Wilson's got some work to do here.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores
Wilson
in the 4th quarter. This drive
finds his target. Going to pick up about 8 there, maybe 9. And clock is running. Doesn't look like they're in an urge to go hurry up here or keep it in the air, as they're going to give this one to Williams here. No urgency to keep calling plays here to get downfield, and they're going to take a sack here. That's Hayward, his 2nd one of the day.
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And he's got the 2 Pittsburgh sacks in this game. We needed him. We've been missing him.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Wilson's got all day. He's going to run out of the pocket. And he's going to be found there in the backfield. That's Bush. That's going to get to him first. There to slow him down. So a 3rd and 18 tough situation here for Denver. Wilson could have stayed in that pocket and tried to make a play in the air, but taking too many tips from Trubisky, as he's going to have to throw this one to the sideline. It's going to be caught there and make this an easier 4th down situation for them, as they're going to need to go for this, as Denver calls their first timeout with 1:40. So 4th and 11, the ball game in Wilson's hands. All day, throws it. It's caught, but not in bounds. Turnover on downs. Pittsburgh's going to take over on Denver's 40-yard line. throw was just a little too outside there.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around
And
3 yards.
Denver calling their second timeout here. And Pittsburgh's going to run this clock almost nearly out there with a 2-possession game.
Stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
First down here ends it this drive.
Now the Broncos will use their
Last timeout taken by Denver. 3rd and 5 situation is upon us. And we should see another Najee Harris carry. And this is a first down. And that is the ball game. But Chase Claypool, who comes back into the game, goes down.
We'll step aside. Not totally home free yet, but it's
so we got to see how that injury is going to affect us going into next game, as we're going to take a few kneel downs to end this one. So Denver still can't find themselves in the winning column, as they're going to drop to 0-5 now.
Always a good feeling.
And Pittsburgh's going to drop or go advance to 3-2, go above 500 here on the season, and that's the last kneel down of this game, and that is it. 24-13, your final.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were spurred on by a strong performance.
And not the cleanest game I've seen from Pittsburgh, but we got it done. Trubisky, 202 with a touchdown, no interceptions, but did take quite a few sacks. How many sacks did he take? Okay, I guess I got to look at it in a different. But Najee Harris, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns to go with it. Receiving wise, Jerry Jeudy had the big reception there, and he had the most yards in the game with 84 on 3 grabs, no touchdowns. Anthony Miller behind him there with also 3 grabs for 59 yards. I think we did pretty good. Chase Claypool, his first game back here watching, has 3 grabs for 48, but he seems to be still hurt. Hopefully that doesn't bleed over into next game. So Anthony Hitchens led in tackles in this game with 7. Miles Jack. I want to see more of... who is 34 on our roster? It was Carl Joseph that caused the fumble, not Edmonds. But first game that we watched with Emmanuel Mosley, he's got 4 tackles. And that's almost about it. He was pretty clean in the tackle department. Mika Fitzpatrick with the fumble recovery. Sacks-wise, Hayward had 2, Chubb had 2, Gregory had 2, Jones had 1, Levi Wallace and Bush shared a piece. So we do not fall to the Denver Broncos. That would have been an embarrassing loss to give them their first win of the year. I don't think any team likes to give a team their first win of the year. We definitely like giving first losses of the year, but first wins are a different story. So we're just going to simulate this week here. See if we have a Chase Claypool. Doesn't seem like we have an injury, which is a good thing. But we are just going to check our injury report just in case. No, we still have a healthy roster. Just want to see if there's anybody out for a season. One game, DJ Reader. Doesn't seem so far. Just short length injuries. 5 weeks, I think that's the most we saw by Adrian Phillips. 6 weeks, Javon Kinlaw. Another 5 weeks. Oh my lord, the Jets. You are not having a season. Quinnen Williams One of your best defensive players is out for this season. 47 weeks. Ashton Davis out for 26 weeks. And Cameron Clark out for 22 weeks. And another insult, Melvin Gordon is also hurt for 2 weeks only, but I don't think I've seen that before. 3 IR players on a team this early in the season, too. Wow. "14 weeks, Austin Blythe, the center." So I think the only chance he has to come back is during playoffs. Wow, the Jets are hurting. So we got 2 teams that are 4-1. We're most likely going to sim the Seattle game. And we're going to just next week watch the Browns game. And I'm actually going to simulate this game this week here, just so we have an understanding where we're at. Fitzpatrick, I like the short pass there, actually. I'm going to keep it to the short pass. Just kind of want our players a little bit shorter downfield. Yeah, let's do run it inside. I think that we can definitely do it. So, we're going to simulate this week after we upgrade some players here. So we got 2 players we're going to develop here. We're going to put Steven Sims. We're going to put him route running. And we're going to upgrade Carl Joseph to zone. Everybody else we're going to kind of just... Mason Rudolph, I don't think we're going to develop very much. I don't think I see him being with the team after his contract expires. So we're going to simulate to our bye week here. Hopefully we get a win in Seattle, and we do get the win. And we get a weekly award on top of it all. And it's going to be Sutton with 2 interceptions. Bears had a big week, apparently. But let's check the box score in that game. Seahawks 26-21. They fall to Pittsburgh. So Mitchell Trubisky, again, another game without an interception. I love seeing that. Ryan Fitzpatrick, on the other hand, had 2. And he's starting over Drew Lock. I like that decision, but he's going to take 4 sacks that game. We need that pressure. Harris, another game that he gets over 100 yards. Chris Carson, 3 touchdowns. And Matt Breida, ever since he joined the team, he got 13 carries in that last game. Wow. Did we have an injury? That's weird to see, as we never see him when we watch the games here. Noah Fant, 99 yards, 9 catches. Tyler Lockett, 4 catches, 77. Chase Claypool looking pretty decent there. 5 catches, 74 yards. Metcalf, where were we? Where is all of our receivers? They got Odell Beckham there in Seattle, too. This is what I'm mainly excited about. Wow, Darqueze Dennard led in tackles, 12. He must have allowed up a lot of catches. There, that's what that tells me. Cameron Hayward, 2.5 sacks. Emmanuel Mosley actually had a pretty good game, too. It looks like it. Devin Bush had a sack. Carl Joseph shared a sack. 2 interceptions by Sutton. Did one of them go to the house? Actually, I want to see if any forced fumbles happened. Nope. No, we did not. So nice game from us there. And a win over Seattle. Keeps us close in this division. And we have to win those games. We have to win against the teams that, not very good. And Seattle this year I don't see them making playoffs. But I don't think that's a surprise to teams. They didn't really have any sort of quarterback going into this year. They got Ryan Fitzpatrick, which I'm a little excited about. I think he's a nice fit there, but I don't know if they are having too much success now with them there. But I did think that was a nice pickup, but I don't know if it's working out too well. 3 nice pickups here. Chase Claypool, we're going to go physical. See if he can get some catch in traffic. He does. Chris, we're going to put a rush. We're going to put run stopper, actually. Perfect. And Devin Bush, field general. Going to move him to an 80 overall with Morrell. I like to see that. So Terrell Edmonds is apparently back from injury. I guess he got hurt during the Seattle game. We're going to sim this one. Bengals 5-1. We have a huge divisional matchup next episode here, as we have the 4-3 Browns. This is to take second place in our division. Bengals are kind of running away with it. 6-1. My goodness. Anybody undefeated still? Nope, but Bengals are the number one team with the Colts. 6-1. The Lions 5-2. What is Giants 5-2 as well? Panthers 5-2. What is happening? I want to see teams that are struggling. Who's the worst teams? 49ers 1-5. Chargers still, and Rams. What? Where are the Jets in all of this? There you are, 3-3. Whoops. So we're going to kill this one here. We're going to have a tough matchup, divisional matchup next week, and we've got a Myles Garrett to deal with. Not too excited about that, but we'll see how that goes next week, as we're going to have to face